So hello guys, these are our two kittens, which are like not literally our, they are foster kittens. The history which you already may know if you watched the previous episode. Actually, if you read the previous episode because and there is also Perla, which is really wild cat right now in this moment, wild. Else she's very quiet. So in today's episode I want to make you friendship with these two little buns, which they had some issues. Don't be worried, everything will be okay with them as soon as we can vaccinate them for all these things that they have, and the eyes, everything will be okay with them. So their history basically is that they were found by a man on the streets in the day of their birthday. It's not a tragical story because they are alive, they are healthy, almost, let's say, in general they are healthy, and they are pretty cute and happy. This is Bagheera and this is Mimi. I think you can realize why she's Mimi. So basically, and that one is Perla, which is wild. Basically they were found wet, still wet. There were only two kittens. I don't know details about other kittens. Were found only two kittens by a man inside a cup. Inside a hat, warm winter hat, beside a shop. In a winter time, on the 4th of February, they were born. So how do we know? Because they were still wet and slimy, and they had their ombelical chord attached. So they were pretty loud in that evening, that night, and this man immediately called a local volunteer organization. Let's say not really organization, there are people who does volunteering, and each district has his own volunteers. But with these two kittens, the story is that they were brought from another district to our district. So I mean, the call was answered by my friend Natalia, and she went to take them immediately, and she fed them till they were 4 weeks old. She fed them with kitten formula, and they are on my house now, and they are 6 weeks old. Basically 2 weeks ago she gave me these little buddies to take care of them because she went to a trip. She's back now, she's back after 1 week, but I still have them and I want to take care of them a little bit longer, because we feel very attached to each other. And yeah, basically this is the story, and as you can see, these kittens they have some breed in them. If you look closely, the the shape of their body and also the skull and the huge ears. It reminds me a little bit of some oriental breed. It is a little bit similar to also Devon Rex. It has something from Devon Rex a little bit if you look at her skull and huge ears. But there are also other breeds, and I think it's more oriental to me. Yeah. We have to clean her because they have just eaten. Oh, sorry. And we have some food and their beard. So you can look to this Panthera. She is also very different than the regular breeds. She's very long, as you can see, and she has all these stripes. And the claws are very sharp. As you can see, the ears are huge, and the shape of the skull is also very different than the others. No, mommy. Everything is okay. And the neck is a long, elongated neck. Yeah. They grow pretty fast. When they were found, they weighed only 60 grams, which is very little for a kitten baby. 60 grams of newborn. But then we asked the vet, and he said that this kind of breed, like oriental breed, when they born, they are very small, like very tiny, so it's kind of a regular thing for them. And also they are growing a little bit slower, let's say, than the others. That's what we've been said. And yeah, they are not lazy, but they are sleeping a lot when they are small. But these are pretty attached to me, to their foster mom, and since 2 days they are sleeping with me because they had their own nest where they sleep, where they used to sleep before. But yesterday, for the first time, I woke up at 5 in the morning to feed them, and Bagheera was under the covers on my feet, and this one yesterday was in my bed under the covers. So they both were together last night. So the point is that they are climbing up on the bed themselves. They are pretty good on doing this. The bed is very high. Our matrimonial bed is very high, but they are climbing on it, so that it has no problem to climb on it. So this was the story of these two marvelous, yeah, kittens, and it will be kind of very sad thing to divide with them when the time will come, because is this what we do? We save kittens, then we find family for them. These two are already taking. They are taking from the day they were found, because there was a lady involved in this all this thing, and she asked that she can have them, both of them, later when we can, after we can grow them up, like 2 months or a little bit more, because she cannot do it. You know, you have to be very dedicated with kittens, with small kittens. If you don't have a cat, like a mom cat, which can feed them regularly every 2 hours for the first week, and then one every 3 hours. They have to be 24 hours. Saluti! Bella! They have to be fed every 3 hours. So it's even in the night. It's a hard job to do, and not everybody has the opportunity to do it. But this is what I'm doing as a volunteer cat mom, and the thing that I'm getting back from them is the love, and this is the most precious thing that I can have. I'll be missing them so much. I have grew up many kittens, and everyone was my favorite. But with these two, somehow I feel a different bond. Like they're very, very human, if I can say. So, like, we can feel each other so deep, and like we can communicate with each other. This is how she loves to have her nap all the time. Then we go sleep, and she's coming, and she's placing her little body here, and we are both happy. And this one also like to be here. So yeah, this was the episode for today. I hope these two babies make you feel good, and maybe they somehow motivate you to go out and save your kittens from the streets. So remember, guys, girls, you can do everything to help a kitten or a dog, an orphanage. If you cannot do it, like to foster them, you can feed them, or you can donate money to your local organization which does this work for you. But we have to help them because they are part of our life, and they are part of our ecosystem. And many people does not understand how important cats are to keep our ecosystem healthy, like balanced. Cats are predators, and they are fighting with mouses, with any kind of rosator family. I don't know in English how it's rosatoare. In Romanian it's rosatoare. So all these mice, and everything that mice can bring to your house, and they are just stopping this, So it's wonderful to have them around, and to get them here. It's really wonderful. And it's wonderful when you can help a little body like this, or a big body like this, and you will always get a huge amount of satisfaction for doing this. See you next time, and bless you. Bye bye.